Welcome to the Fathergamer podcast.
California song, I guess. Quit being a little bitch, Eric. Take you down.
All right.
So, okay.
Do you want to start? Do you want to do that?
Ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, so it's day one. Well, for us at least, day one of E3 2015. And we're here in LA.
Yeah, in our somewhat shabby but not so shabby hostel/hotel.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah,
but it's nice. They've got orange, so you know that means they're fancy.
Well,
They're
it definitely
very
doesn't
pretty.
cover up any semen stains, so we're good. Yeah, we're gonna
Had to
sleep
go
tonight.
there.
Yeah, I did have to go there. So you were lucky enough to go to the Bethesda conference tonight. So tell them. I guess we should start off let's start with Dishonored. What did you think about it?
Well, I thought I really loved what they did with that. I thought that it was really cool. They're trying to advance the story a little more from the previous game, and a lot of people loved the first Dishonored.
Right.
They really did. And now they're bringing in a new character, or not really, a new character, but a playable character, and she is one that is still going to have the sorcery and try to be the assassin like in Dishonored 1. So it's going to be really cool. They're kind of, like I said, trying to expand on the first story. Right. And I don't know. I'm really excited about it. I like the graphics. I like how it looks right now. But again, these are all teaser trailers in a way, so you can't really take too much.
Well, and showing also that they're bringing out for people that didn't play the first Dishonored 1 Definitive Edition, and that's a nice step. Second thing that I guess everyone's talking about on this, well, you, especially when you came busting through the door, was Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bust through the door like that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I got really excited because, guys, Doom is freaking phenomenal. It looks incredible. It looks like I first said it whenever I was live tweeting. I said it's like Halo but darker. It's better. It's stronger because you look how far Doom has come. I mean from kind of the almost 8-bit kind of way that they used to do it to where it is now. I mean, it really did look like you were the Marine. Like even in the first scene where the doors open up, he walks out and he looks at the helmet and he just puts it on. It's like boom, we're going, and it's so cool. It's amazing. The stuff that they're trying to do with it, the fact that they're giving you a more compelling story, and it's not just you're a demon hunter, shoot now. It's more than that. And it's going to be stronger, and the gameplay looks incredible. And not only that, but they've added new things as well.
Okay.
They've got the snap map. Where that's where you can create your own little world for you to fight in, and it's going to be so cool, especially for multiplayer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, multiplayer is so huge too now for Doom as well.
Absolutely.
That's what also made it seem like it was a little bit like Halo. It made me think, hey, maybe I don't need to go get an Xbox One to get Halo. Maybe I could just keep my PlayStation 4 and just do Doom, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that yet, but and then they showed Battlecry. You actually interviewed some people from Battlecry during last QuakeCon, so it's been a long time in development.
Yeah, it really has. It's been a year, man, because QuakeCon, that was the last time that it happened, and they were doing a big giant demo whenever we were out there, and it was like a giant tournament. It was really cool, and we got to talk to the designer of the game, who actually was the big guy that was out there and talking during the video. Now, it looks really cool. They brought in some new characters, I guess, to kind of generate a little more buzz, and they have like an Asian theme to them, right. And it looks cool, but you know, it still seems like it's just taken too long for it to come out, especially one that's supposed to be purely free to play, completely online gameplay, and it's taken a lot longer.
If the dynamic of the free to play might be what's slowing it down, trying to figure out, you know, they just changed things with Elder Scrolls. It went from a premium game to kind of a freemium game.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if that might be one of the reasons why this is taking so long, because they want to kind of readjust how they do things. And Bethesda is really good with a lot of that stuff. So I guess the game that everyone was wanting to find out about, a little game called Fallout 4.
Yeah, that was huge.
I was from the moment he showed. Well, I did like the fact that we got to see the beginning, like before everything. That was kind of cool. But the character builder was really kind of cool, from moving the face around, just adjusting to being a woman.
Yeah,
and then changing both of them up, and kind of characteristics from both go into their child, and that child, you can name it, and they have thousands of names on record, so your character will actually call the child, or other people will too.
Yeah,
so
I love that, and just how interactive it was.
Yes. Because
so many times, I mean, look at Skyrim. Let's take that one for instance. I mean, whenever that happened, you're on a wagon, and they're like, "Oh, what's your name?" And it's like, shing, and then you have to put it all in and that sort of thing, and you come over here, and then that's whenever you.
It's nice to, and the voices sounded really nice. The acting, the traveling salesman bit was really funny.
Was awesome.
And I hope there's a lot of that, like, brevity in the game, like just these little moments, because it's kind of an absurd game generally. Like, there's giant freaking cockroaches and all that kind of stuff, and people trade things with bottle caps. So there's got to be some brevity to it, but it looked amazing. The card game thing they showed as well, for Apple and whatnot.
Yeah,
for Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, that was the Elder Scrolls Legacy.
Right.
Now that was that. We talked a little bit ago about freemium, and that seems to be kind of what Bethesda is really trying to really key into right now, because they came out with its Elder Scrolls Legacy, and it's supposed to be like this new card game that is going to combine like strategy cards, like kind of like Magic the Gathering in a way, with Elder Scrolls Online. You can just play it online whenever you want to do it, and I'm sure there's going to be like actual card packs if it actually becomes big. But
very similar to the Blizzard, the game that they have.
World of Warcraft.
Well, no, they have like the card game they have online.
I don't even know what that one is. But not only that, but they also came out with the Fallout free game, and that one is called Fallout Shelter. So 3 things that they came out for free for Bethesda, and it's really cool because it's like Sims, but Fallout. And
right.
I loved it. Unfortunately, I have all Android products, so I'm going to need to get an iPad now. But
just for Fallout,
Fallout Shelter. But it's
Bethesda.
Exactly. Like I'm sitting there live tweeting it, and every time they release something, I'm like, just take my money. Like, what do you want? My bank account number? I will give it to you.
Right.
But it's going to be really cool, and it's so it doesn't need to be online, and that's one of the coolest things about it. It's just. You create it, you build it all offline. You can buy stuff if you want to, like little lunch boxes. You have to build defenses. You have to like train all your people. You have to grow them. They have to fall in love, get pregnant. These things happen. So
it is a Sims essentially.
It's essentially Sims, but
a little strategy like tactical strategy with it.
Yeah, like raiders will still come over and attack your vault because you are a vault keeper, and you name everything, you control everything, you make everybody happy. It's so awesome. I was really stoked about that.
So one thing we really need to talk about, and it was kind of a shocker, was the November 10th release date for Fallout.
Early, yeah. So close.
And they've got that, and then Doom is coming out in spring.
Yeah.
So they're stacking their release schedule pretty tight this time around, which is really kind of different for them.
I just love the fact that Bethesda never once said anything about what they were working on. They were so hush hush about it, and you know that they've been working on it. Like he said during the press conference, they've been working on it since 2009.
It's nice. I mean, you can see it though. You knew though, like anyone who's actually worked in any development knows what they were showing. They were showing the real game footage. That was really far along footage from the original teaser stuff. So that was awesome. You had a great time. That was one of your first big press events.
That was my very first E3.
Cherry.
I know, and it's so bad though because that's the one that broke it. Because I think nothing else can really beat that, and it was amazing. And I do want to tell you the story about how I even got in there because that actually was really just pure luck. Jordan sent me our editor-in-chief, Cinelinks.com. Watch it. Jordan, he sent me the QR code to get in.
Right.
But it was from a guy who couldn't make it. So he, it said Patrick something or another. And obviously, my name is not Patrick if you've watched anything I've done. So, yeah. So I'm waiting in line. I'm noticing that they're starting to ask for IDs. And so I'm messaging Jordan. I'm messaging Eric. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. They're asking for IDs. This is going to be terrible.
And I was just telling you, just go in. Just go in.
Yeah.
Just go in.
And so Jordan's like, you're being encouraging. You're like, just go in. Just do it.
They'll let you in.
Jordan responds with, damn. I'm like, oh, okay, so we're done. Or barely done. Okay. So I go over there and I give them the QR code. She asked for my ID. I'm like, I'm sorry, obviously I don't have it. And instead she was like, okay, we'll just go to the help desk. I'm like, okay, great, fine. I go into the longest line I've ever seen for a help desk. So apparently they were having problems either way. So I'm standing in line with a whole bunch of other people that were just, waiting, and developers and everything. So many people that actually work for Bethesda were waiting in that line, and they thought that was the employee line. So we kept having to tell them, no, you're in the wrong line. Get out. This is the help line. So finally, it's starting to move very slowly, and I'm the third one away from the actual help desk. And I'm like, all right, how am I gonna do this? I don't know what I'm gonna say. I guess I just gotta explain it. And then finally, this woman comes up. She's like, whatever. I don't care. You don't matter. Stamp you. Here's a ticket. Stamp you. Here's a ticket. And I'm like, oh my god. I just got in. I just got into this. How does this happen? It was just pure luck, pure amazing.
That's laughs and awesome. Tears, by the way, since I didn't get the swag for it, but whatever.
Yeah. And speaking of swag, we actually have the swag right here. And the one thing, though, is that if you look at the Twitter feed, I was showing that I had this band that is obviously no longer here. You had to give it up in order to get these limited edition toys. No, get away from that. We've got Dishonored, Fallout, and Doom, and that is incredible. Very exciting. I'll let you touch it. You go ahead.
Yeah,
yes.
There we go. That was a great. That's actually a really good stack for them of stuff. And not to be completely outshone, Nintendo kind of released a few things today, mostly about some DLC for Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For the DS and for the Wii U. Let's go through the list right quick. There was a whole bunch of costumes, Isabella's hats, Hayachi's stuff from whatever. And it's been a very long day, guys.
Very long day. We flew in today.
From Tekken.
Yeah, that's right.
And the big thing was Ryu. Yeah. From Street Fighter.
Hogan.
We had talked about it. I think you guys had talked about it on SCNS. We had talked about it on TFGP. Apparently, it had been found in the code. Somebody had actually did some data mining and found Ryu in there. So there was a couple other things. So those might be in there too. And Roy from. Oh gosh.
It's a long day. Same place as.
Is
all those other guys
with swords and
Fire Emblem.
Thank you. Wow, and I actually play those games. So we probably need to end this and get some sleep. And tomorrow we are going to be doing a whole bunch of more stuff at E3.
Yeah.
And then the day after that, well, we have the press conferences tomorrow that make sure to follow Cinelinks.com, TFGP, SCNS, all of us, Cinemates, Cinemigos, and we will have all your information for E3 up there.
That's right.
And Tuesday, we're going to be on the show floor.
That's right. Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
We only have like 48 hours, and then we are on that floor. Less than 48 hours. We are on the floor, and we will be talking to multitudes of people.
Developers, fans, anybody that'll talk to us, we'll talk to. So if you have any questions about E3, like you want us to talk about a certain thing, go to Cinelinks Gamers Club, go to SCNS, go to Fathergamer Productions. Let us know what you want us to do for E3, and we'll be happy to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, to a point. Yeah.
No. I have no inhibitions.
Yeah, me either. So I guess we should close out.
Yeah. So, guys, keep on watching because E3 2015 has just begun, and we will be here all week long because we are your one-stop shop for all your news, reviews, editorials, and more, and that is on Cinelinks.com.